No Hands Gamer recently broke the standard meta with his innovative Ramp Paladin. So what happens when we try to make this into a wild archetype? I am automatically drawn to any deck that has Nozdormu the Timeless because I actually have a golden copy myself. I absolutely love this card, and I actually think it's like the epitome of balance because your opponent gets to be able to use the 10 mana first, and if you really build a deck that's able to use this to your advantage, then you can have some really insane games by turn 4, turn 5. The true star of the deck is definitely the Red Scaled Dragon Tamer. It's essentially 3 copies of Nozdormu in the deck, and while you're not able to really run any other dragons because you really want the consistency of playing Nozdormu as fast as possible, it is really consistent, and honestly, like, it just enables this deck to be able to pressure people the way that it does. Once you do have your 10 mana available, you're able to play your Scrapyard Colossuses, which can then corrupt your Clowns, and then you have like essentially a full board every single time. And if you're not playing like a really chunky board, then you have proactive cards like Ragnaros and Charged Devilsaurs, and even cube shenanigans that are possible if you're able to hit them out of Geppetto. At first, I kind of wasn't that happy with Geppetto in the deck, but I wanted to be able to make the deck work without always needing Nozdormu, which is also why we have cards like Prismatic Lens to help us with these insane mana cheat turns, because the real power of this deck is suddenly being able to make one minion into several, and then your opponent's not going to have anything to deal with them. I do want to point out that this is actually the second iteration of the deck that I made with just slight changes from the first. So this deck really isn't at all that optimized, but I managed to go 11-6 when I was playing this deck on stream. And honestly, the wins that we had were ones that we really had to grind for. Like some of these wins weren't like something that was 100% obvious, and some of them did require a little bit of luck, not gonna lie. But regardless, this deck did manage to climb with a 65% win rate, and I think that's kind of impressive given that, you know, Cube Paladin isn't really an archetype that thrives in the wild meta. But to all the Paladin mains that are looking for something interesting to play and looking for a way to utilize their Nozdormu, you might have some fun with this deck. And if you do pick up this deck, feel free to like this video and to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And even if you don't pick up the deck, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, because I'm trying to come out with daily content every single day, and subscribing is the best way to get notified about the videos that come out. The deck code is down below for those of you that want to try it. If you want to try and catch these clips live, we stream at twitch.tv/ClarkHellScream. I hope you guys enjoy some golden gameplay out of Nozdormu the Timeless. We'll see you for the next video. Dark Lair is just so ruling in the meta. I would play it if it wasn't so like just busted. I played the old deck. Wow, it's Pirate Warrior? Okay, well now I'm actually really happy with this mulligan keep. I kept over 30 mana of cards in my hand in the mulligan, and I'm gonna win this game. Feel pretty confident in that. Turn 2 Explosive Sheet, turn 3 Rat, turn 4 Keysmith into Runes, kill the Carnival Baker. They bottom righted, no dupes for you. It's like the Soup Nazi, no dudes for you. Oh right, there are 2 Reforms. I always forget about the 10 mana Reform, or 9 mana Reform, or whatever it costed. Cause like it just was, I hate to say it, but Arch Thief Reform is a terrible card. 100%. Blessing a pirate, bro. This pirate's gonna get smacked. Like seriously, man. I'm gonna play N'Zoth on turn 5. Okay. Realistically, turn 5, and it's gonna win the game. So here we go. Nozdormu. I could even do like a Charged Devilsaur play instead of the Colossus, but I feel like Colossus shuts this guy out a lot harder. He is Reform, Supreme Archaeologist. Man, I used to be able to do a pretty good Reform take, but then like his voice is so like energetic and bombastic, I just can't like match that energy. Like the Reform spells are cool, but they're not good. Like they're just never useful. Good lord. I'm so glad he doesn't have a cannon. Okay. So I don't care about clearing this stuff. I just care about making a wall. Make a wall, bull of Stronkman. Give me another Stronkman. He just knows. He literally just knows. Doesn't even give me a chance. This guy literally just knew how good Nozdormu was. He draws for you with Blessing of Wisdom. I didn't want to Blessing the Pirate. I didn't need the card draw. I literally had everything that I needed there. Let's try this again. I'm gonna keep this because this will draw me the Nozdormu again. And we have like the same setup. Okay, let's actually try this again. Still not as powerful as a stupid Evolve Shaman. It won't. It will never be as good as Evolve Shaman. And that's just a fact of life. It's another Pirate Warrior. Wait a minute, is this the same guy? It is not the same guy. Well, I don't want to give him the draw. I don't want the draw right now. I don't need the draw. I've got this. We'll hopefully keep him busy. But he wouldn't attack with it? Bro, it didn't matter though, is what I'm saying. Like, like again, like right here, right now, it doesn't even matter. I don't need to deny the attack. Like it does, like I could technically do that, but what if I draw like a Batterhead or something? Because now this Nozdormu comes down. The Nozdormu comes down. I have my Colossus, and then I have my N'Zoth again. Like, if we can draw the Strong Man, this is literally the exact same thing we were trying in the previous game. Whoa. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. He trades, right? Wow, he goes face. What a man. He could have killed this Nozdormu. Could have actually killed this Nozdormu, but chooses not to. What a crazy guy. What a crazy, crazy dude. I'm gonna trade just to be safe in case he has silence. I doubt he has it though. Yo, Drake Money, thank you so much for that Cash Money follow. Good to have you here. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream, man. I'm just venting after playing some Standard today. I have 0 chance against that stuff with my free-to-play deck. Dude, Pirate Warriors are so easy to make concede. Lay down one thick taunt and they're like, wow, I can't do anything against it. And the most amount of I can't even like think of the word to describe it, but you get what I mean. Like you consume the game literally the most. Oh my god, we have the Noz. Let's go, dude. Inskaya, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Thank you so much for that follow, man. Good to have you here. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. It may surprise you, but I don't systematically craft golden Murlocs, so no Murloc card is allowed to shine. Wait, so you don't go for the golden Murgles, man? That sounds pretty sad. At the same time, though, golden war leaders are pretty expensive. They are pretty expensive. I have almost all of them. I definitely have all the Murlocs, because I have old Murkai. So I'm not dead, right? I didn't just give my opponent lethal, did I? I don't think there's any way that you could have lethal right now. Like, even like double, What? Double Desperate Measures in Odd Paladin? What is this deck list? Okay, so he kills the Noz too. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I play Charged Devilsaur, and if it happens to be Redemption, I don't care. Because then I have N'Zoth to bring back 2 big minions. 2 big chunky minions, nonetheless. Or I could just Barab Baroom. Actually, no, I should do this first, and then next turn I should Barab Baroom. Because I kill some of the secrets here. I don't care about taking a little bit of damage. In fact, I could play Wave of Apathy. In fact, I will to trigger secrets. It doesn't stop that much damage, I'm aware. Yeah, I can Barab Baroom next turn. I think I want to catch him with some resources committed. Like, I've literally got Baroom, Barav into Prismatic Lens. And Prismatic Lens only has cheap cards in it, so no matter what I get, I'm playing something. Wow, you're going really wide. Why does everyone have against Nozdormu such Nozdormu haters? Bro, you can't hate on Nozdormu. Like, the reason you can't hate on Nozdormu is because you, as the opponent, get to utilize the 10 mana first. You have nothing to complain about. Use that 10 mana or get smacked. Well, I mean, this is a terrible Barav turn. I don't feel very happy about it. But I gotta do something.
Do try to keep yourselves alive. Follow my lead.
Oh! 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 I should have played it first! I should have played this first! Oh my god! Odd Paladin, get out of here, bro! Even while misplaying. I technically misplayed there because I should have drew first, but good lord. What's with the call to adventures? Is it because it brings out tour guide? Righteous Protector 2? Good lord, dude. It's been a long time, but I was thinking Aviana, some legendary I got twice, and then it was nerfed years later. Oh, I completely missed some of the chat. I'm sorry. I have Golden War Leader because of the old rewards. The old rewards were so pog, dude. Not gonna lie. Wow, that's it? That is it, my friend. Oh, eye for an eye? Sure. An eye for an eye makes the world go blind unless you're actually doing something useful. Swarm them, bro. I am the Odd Paladin now with clowns. I don't even care. There's no way you kill this board. And even if you do, I have Yashiraj or I have N'Zoth. So pick your poison. Annoyal is annoying as hell. Keldazon and hang on a novel. Oh, frick me. Well, sure, I don't care. Is that randomly generated? No, it's not. Winter is my favorite. The cold, the snow, the ill-gotten gifts. KT. Keldazon bots. Dude, I'm actually not a fan of winter. I don't like the cold. I don't like being caught in the cold. Alright, get him with the BM, bro. Got him. Dude, this deck is consistently winning. How is this happening? Like, what's my win rate with this so far? Here, my friend. I want to queue up in Hearthstone, but I'm having too much fun in WoW. You gotta pick one or the other, man. Do you wanna role play or do you wanna play card game? I mean, I guess WoW is more than just role play. Did Randy Rhodes not die? He came back as a Hearthstone streamer. What the fuck, bro? What's going on? How's it going, Elvis? Do I actually look that much like Randy Rhodes to you? Because if so, that's a massive compliment. Thank you. I wish I could play guitar like Randy, but I'm a drummer instead. I'm a drummer by trade. I've been trying to play some bass. Does that count? I mean, it's not a guitar, but... Clark finding reasons. Never find reasons, only do. That's the difference between other streamers and me. Is that I'll straight up tell you that I don't think. I just do. And sometimes when you do, it takes away all the anxiety. Odd Shaman, Barnabas, Quest Rager Druid, Dragon Soul Priest. Fucking Dragon Soul Priest. Bro, I was playing Barnabas, Quest Rager Druid the other day. It's a good deck. It's very good deck. It's hilarious deck, actually. This is kind of annoying. But I'm going to just ignore it because what am I supposed to do? Use bhAwA on it? It's complete overuse of bhAwA. A bunch of Odd Paladins, Reno Mages is amazing. If you play the drums 1% as good as Randy Rhodes plays guitar, then you are Hall of Fame. Bro, then put me in the Hall of Fame. Because, like, I'll tell you right now, like, I'm not the greatest at drums, but I could probably be 1% of a great musician. I at least believe in those statistics. Like, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but 1% of, like, a professional musician, like, I've done professional musician things, so maybe it's more than 1%. I don't nearly have the stuff required to play Wild. I'm just having some fun with a free deck that they gave me, that I made a few changes to. Climb up to 5 gold pretty quickly, but now the game stopped being fun. Yeah, Tom, you recently came back. You recently came back to the game, so just sit tight. There's a balance change on the way. We'll get back into some more fun Hearthstone, but until then, like, if you can't beat Shaman and you don't want to play Shaman, I would just sit tight and wait. New balance changes are happening, and I hate recommending that to somebody who literally just picked up the game again. Like, I want to be able to be like, nah, bro, you should be able to do whatever the hell you want for fun. But unfortunately, that's just not the time we live in with Hearthstone right now. You're in the Hall of Fame now. You are no longer a standard legal, and everyone will have to craft you for free. Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm fine. As long as people can see my content. I don't care if they get it for free. If I can make money a different way, it all works out. Because I gotta be able to support myself at the end of the day. I hope you're right, but you seem like a math guy. Randy Rhodes is several standard deviations from a mean better than the 99th percentile. Think about how many people play guitar. That's a fair point. That is a very fair point. I'm definitely more of a math guy, more of a numbers whiz. Not even like a whiz, but I'm a numbers guy. I pressed the dust button yesterday. Maybe should have waited for that dust button. Maybe should have waited just a little bit. But hey, yo, I see a pretty cool turn. If I'm not dead. Alright, tell me this doesn't kill me. Please tell me this doesn't kill me. All things are possible, but I've waited quite a long time to play this Nozdormu. And we're fighting a priest who can probably make use of the mana a lot better than most people, as we can clearly see. Meth guy? Bro, just because I'm in Indiana doesn't mean I do meth. Please no. I watched Breaking Bad. I know what that crap does to you, Kappa. But in all seriousness, man, like, I actually see meth heads in my neighborhood. They're exactly what you think. Nasty. You dusted, Clark? I probably already pushed my dust button because I needed it. I don't care too much about the nerfs. I don't collect a lot of the duplicates. I just get rid of my dust because I have to create a meme. Like, I'm not really the most economic Hearthstone player. Top 1% of anything are mostly okay because most people suck at a lot of things. See, that's actually a good point to make, Elvis, because how many people that play guitar are bad? And that also reflects the question, how many people that play drums are bad? Because I'm automatically better than all the people that quote-unquote classify themselves as bad. Okay, I gotta kill a 9/9 somehow. Or maybe I don't need to kill a 9/9 somehow. I could just Wave of Apathy. I think I actually do this. Smash. I'm doing this to inflict as much possible damage into that as I can. So now next turn, when I hit this, it'll have a lot more grounds to it. 90% of drummers, anyone who has occasionally drums, are effing terrible. See, I at least admit that I'm not the greatest, so that way when I... Oh, damn you. Come on. It's so good. I have to deal with yet another wave of apathy. Oh my god. I hate priests. But yeah, dude, you honestly are right though. A lot of people that say that they're good drummers, like you see them behind a kit and they know how to do like 3 beats. I can do 4 beats, and I know that I'm a 4 beats drummer. Keck W. Nah, man, like I just need a lot of practice with what I'm like. For example, I'm recording something, and I still don't even know like 100% what I want to do with it. And it's not because I'm not familiar with the track or anything like that. It's just because I'm really indecisive whenever it comes to the kind of content that I make. Like, I really want something to be perfect. It needs to be perfect. Otherwise, why am I working on it? Scammed? I mean, I haven't been scammed yet. If he plays Mass Dispel, then I got scammed. Let's see. Trade. He could deal 10 to me. I mean, he could deal 8 to me. A lot of people that say they are good fill in the blank are not so good at it. I mean, that just comes out of being, like, cocky or being full of yourself. And it's also, like, Murphy's Law, if you think about it. You're literally inviting the chance of, like, oh, God, I said that I'm okay at this. If they don't think I'm okay at this, then I'm very embarrassed. The Dunning-Kruger effect is a fun thing. You're going to have to explain that to me. But until then, let me Google it, because I don't know what that is. But I'm imagining that's a psychology thing to where, like, you think that you're amazing at something, but then something else happens. Okay. The Dunning-Kruger effect is a cognitive bias in which people with low ability at a task overestimate their ability. It is related to the cognitive bias of illusionary superiority and comes from people's inability to recognize their own lack of ability. So pretty much that's psychology's way of saying, get over yourself, you're not as cool as you think. Like, just shorthanding it. Yeah, exactly. It's not a negative judgment. It's not a negative judgment. Like, it's not saying that, hey, I'm better than you. It's like, hey, man, like, there are going to be people that are better at things than you. And that is a fact of life. Dude, there are literal freaking 8-year-olds that are better at drumming than me. That is a fact of life. They're, like, whatever you think that you are good at right now, there's an 8-year-old that probably does it twice as good as you. Welcome to the real world. You thought you were a good painter? Suddenly this 6-year-old can, like, paint something with his eyes closed or whatever. I don't know. Just kind of pulling out BS situations. And ugh! Why do people play priest? This is why you play priest. Ugh. This hurts. Pro play by the opponent? Yeah. Yeah, that tends to happen. It tends to happen when you play priest. You're pro at pissing people off. Keck W. I want that clown back. I want that clown back. Bring him back now, clown. Only 6 clowns this time. There are probably 8-year-olds that are better at Hearthstone than you. Bro, Gabby. Next? What's the next situation? Gabby's 8 years old. There's always more Dunning-Kruger. There's a here's the deal. People who do 90% on test estimates that they got 80% of the answers right. But the people who got 50% of their answers thought that they got 99% of the answers right. Wow. That is pretty freaking high. So that just means that people are just naturally cocky, I guess? Either that or they just really like to up-talk themselves. Like, yo, bro, I'll make every shot. Every 3-pointer. Count for me. And then they miss, like, every single one. They're like, man, bro, I'm having an off day. It's like, yeah, okay, sure. Off day, you say. Oh my god, yes. 1 mana cube. 1 mana cube makes me happy. This guy was freaking talking smack earlier. He was talking smack earlier, chat. Can you imagine that? He said hello. He greeted me after I played Nozdormu. Swarm them. That's because they're unable to accurately gauge their skills in the first place. Exactly, dude. Like, you gotta be able to know you gotta know what you are. Like, you can't kid yourself. I approve of this as well. Dude, we are winning very consistently with this deck. Let's go, dude. The skills required to be good at fill the blank are the same skills required to know if you're good at fill in the blank. Exactly. Like, you gotta be able to teach something if you're actually good at it.